breaking the chain of
Alright, I can...
Welcome back everyone to Valkyria Chronicles. This is Darcsen and... well... Damn it. Nope, screwed up. Well. Oh, okay. I am going to play with Alicia for now because honestly, and the fact that the Watchman distracted them is good enough for me to move. As you can plainly see. So now I'm gonna show you how you normally play this. You can change your weapon with a square button as I showed before, and also yes, this is how you use grenades. You can aim at them, but doing this is not as good because this largely removes spread damage, which is something that you absolutely want when using grenades. And this is how you throw. You just throw the same way as you would throw anything. And there you go. I don't think this one can be A ranked otherwise. I'll show this again, but I will talk over it. So,
sounds like a tank.
Yeah, this mission is actually very, yeah. You can be as reckless as you can be eventually. It's really hard to A rank. Again, whichever mission I don't get the rank with, I will show off how to get it, or rather how I get it. There are a few missions where the A rank is pretty much impossible to miss if you know what you're doing. But largely, I'm gonna show you how to do it with the limitations the first playthrough has. In other words, I won't be as stupid as I was during the first attempt. Something interesting is that your units aren't crouching for this. However, this tank only uses... No, he used a machine gun for this one. I actually got pretty lucky. And yeah, you saw evasion again. And yeah, this is tank weaponry. It uses projectiles, mortar, and the machine gun.
Welcome, tank!
That's not good. We're not equipped to take out a tank.
I hate to say it, but we should probably pull out for now. Get off this road and into the alley to the east. It's too narrow for a tank to follow. And try to stay behind cover while moving. One blast from that turret and it's over.
Also, tanks were completely ruined for the second game.
Okay?
I just had to say it because honestly, tanks sucked in Valkyria Chronicles 2. They were terrible. For all intents and purposes, they were worthless. What I'm doing here is, instead of throwing Welkin out into the fire, I'm going to draw it from him, if at all possible. Since they are not looking at his general direction, I should be able to get through without being noticed. Never mind. Also, you can hear the tank firing. Remember, so long as you crouch... Now. Okay, I'm in the clear.
Ready to go.
It was pretty simple, as you can see. I complicated myself way too much.
Looks like we shook him. What are you doing from here?
If they're rolling in the tanks, there's not much the town watch can do. We'll try to buy time so everyone can get away. I'll dig in my heels at the main gate and do what I can to stall them.
Okay, I'll head back to my house and grab Isara and Martha, then come back.
Be careful out there, Welkin.
And yeah, you need to beat this mission in the exact same turn the tanks shows up. Yeah, and as you can see, you get 250 per enemy leader. I think aces are at 300 if I recall correctly. Tanks, you will see. But each tank has its own value, the highest being the tank destroyer. This mission is pretty easy if you know what you're doing. No idea why I was being a scrub through that. No idea why I basically played like a scrub the beginning of that mission. Well, it was the first attempt. I did not recall exactly the entirety of the details. But yeah, I was expecting Welkin to be able to tank through the whole thing, but I forgot to notice that the tank was also firing. Also, the Welkin doesn't have Ragnate, which is stupid. That's unfair actually, because you have no way of surviving. You need to absolutely use your other units, if you even have them. Whatever. It's way too early and they ramped up difficulty, as you can see. I made it look way too easy in the second attempt because I already knew what I did wrong. And I still did not get it entirely right, but minimizing fire to Welkin is pretty much the way to go. If you want the A rank, you can pick off 2 soldiers with Alicia, I think, in her turns, or 3 even if you get 5. And that should do it.
Isara, Martha, please be okay.
Martha!
What's her problem? She pregnant or just fat?
Who cares? Not gonna make any difference when she's dead.
Stop this now!
See what she's wearing? Take a good look at that shawl. She's a Darcsen.
And that explains it. I thought this place stunk. Now I know it does. So, we got ourselves a fat one and a stinky one. P.U. It's a regular pig farm in here.
I will thank you to watch your tongue in this house. You have to leave, now.
That's a big gun for such a little girl. Drop it.
Isara!
Huh? Hold it right there! Die! Darcsen pig!
Isara, are you okay?
I'm okay thanks to you. But Martha, I think she's...
Martha!
This isn't good. She's gone into labor. Moving her would be dangerous.
Right. Well, we can't just leave her here. What are we gonna do? There are a lot of Imperials out there, Ys. It's only a matter of time before they take over the Mill Plaza.
Welks, listen. The barn out back.
What about it?
Our fathers have left us something. Something that might get us out of this mess.
Before we get to that, I just want to say something. Yeah, racism is a theme in this game. Well, one of them. It's a big subplot in this game. And you'll see why. I don't want to spoil it because it's one of the big things in this game, and it's one of the cool things of this game. I think this game handles it better than Tales of Symphonia, which is also a fantastic game. In all honesty, because without trying to take focus away from the story, it's integrated in it. That to me was really interesting and really shocking back in the day. It still is, because of how racism is shown here.
Dad's tank. Whoa. I can't believe it's still here.
And it's one of a kind. Here it is, the Edelweiss. Tamer built it especially for General Gunther.
Yeah, and it worked great, too. So it's just been parked here in the barn?
I wanted to make sure it would still operate, you know, in case of emergencies. I enrolled in a maintenance class given by the military. I wanted to be able to do what my father could do.
Well, that's great. But that's only a class, Isara.
It really didn't need much. Hardly any alterations at all. I just fitted it with a new turbine engine. It really improves on the power-to-weight ratio. The Edelweiss is field-worthy. Its firepower and mobility are more than a match for recent models.
Well, assuming it does work. What's next?
All right. Welks, you took the armored vehicle course, didn't you?
Yeah. Back in high school. Once.
We'll bring Martha here. She'll be safe inside the tank, and we can move to a better location. Just leave the driving to me, okay? All you have to do is give the orders.
Isara, we ready to roll?
Engaging engine. The Edelweiss is ready for deployment.
Alicia could still be out there dodging bullets, buying time for people to evacuate. Here's the plan. We're gonna pick up Alicia and get out of town. All right, Edelweiss, move out!
And this mission. After this kick-ass moment, we get this mission. It's one of my least favorites. It's really arbitrary, it's largely unfair at some points, because you have to hang on until the Edelweiss appears. It's like in 2 or 3 turns. I think you need to hold the fort for 3 turns, around that, and then you're able to win. Unfortunately, that's pretty difficult in and of itself. Again, the circumstances are not the best. You're gonna see why next time on Valkyria Chronicles. This is Rosan, thank you for watching.